Hello, everybody. Prince Stephen coming to you from the Commonwealth of Dracul, and this is monthly updates for November. And I just wanted to thank everybody for joining us. We got some developments, things that have happened, and things that will happen to go over. And to go ahead and get started, as many of you know, since we're now in the month of November, in the beginning of the month, November 2nd to be exact, we had um, Vlad's birthday that we celebrated. About 592, I think, years old. So quite some time ago, of course. But many of us celebrated, by ourselves, got a piece of cake, ate it on his birthday, celebrate, that type of thing. I am thinking about, I believe I mentioned it in the last video, that I'm wanting to kind of try to organize a better holiday, and it really is a holiday of observation because we're not exactly sure when his birthday was, because of course they didn't keep records as well as back then as well as they do today. So his birthday is kind of guessed. Either the 2nd or 4th of November is when they believe it was. And the year too is usually guessed as well. So do the best we can. We usually observe it on the 2nd because most people predict that it was the 2nd. So that's the day of observation for his birthday. So that was nice. That went well. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to organize something a little bit better to be a bigger holiday, since he is basically the father and icon of Dracul, make it a little bit more special. So hopefully in 2024 we'll have something better, more organized, put together. A big thing to mention, definitely worth mentioning. I'm sure many of you who have been paying attention to our news articles and our social media are aware that His Grace Travis, Grand Duke of West Arctica, is going to be physically coming to Dracul this week on the 25th, which is a Saturday. He'll be arriving in the afternoon. We'll have a nice diplomatic ceremony in Dracul at the Bran House. And then after that, we'll have a tour of Dracul, of the walking trail, and just show them the nice barren landscape of trees. And the nice thing too, which I'm sure many people, including him, would appreciate, is um, the new area that's been developed, the wildlife preserve, if you will. So that's going to be really nice. I'm sure right up his alley. That you know, brings people in to see. Instead of just walking around and saying, "Oh, this is Dracul," there's more things to show people who arrive in Dracul now than just where we claim land. Now we have other things, other amenities, if you will. So that'll be nice. And then after that, we'll have a lunch, a lunch with me and the Chancellor. And I'm hoping that the uh, naval commander, founding Father Mark Milner, will also be able to attend. So that'll be nice. And then, of course, if anyone has been following Travis and what he does outside of micronationalism, he usually does things like tarot cards and, studies the occult and all those sorts of crazy, mysterious type of things. So I'm going to take him to an occult store and show him around there. Um, so that'll be nice too, and have some small talk about different types of things like that, and get to know them better on a one-on-one basis, and that'll help establish an even stronger, not that it's not strong already, it is, but an even stronger relationship between Dracul and West Arctica's monarch. So we're definitely looking forward to that. That'll be nice. And of course, we'll post results and televise it when it takes place. Um, since we are coming up on just not that long ago, or not too far to go, I should say, already coming up on December, as you well know. So I think it stands to reason that I mentioned this. Going to try and organize a Christmas party here. Um, but I might have it at the new location. I'm going to talk about this more in updates for December, but I'm going to mention it really quickly just so it makes sense. We recently purchased property for Dracul, Seversheen Place, which is the place of the monarch's residence, as we call it. Is We've purchased property. That's where it's going to be at, and it's going to be a little bit further away, but I might have the Christmas party there. I'm trying to organize that because usually every year, last year, I don't believe we had one. Um, but, or last year we did have one. I'm sorry, we did, but it was just very small. I want to try and make a little bit bigger one, get more people to come to this one. So we're going to try to organize another one. Gonna have a lot more space this time because usually it's been held here at the embassy, which is basically a one-bedroom apartment, and that's not really a lot of space, of course. So I hope that'll be an opportunity to have an even bigger space for party at the new location, and also, I guess if you would, a housewarming party, if you will. So kind of like a two-in-one deal. People get to check it out and see what that's all about. So it usually takes place the week before Christmas. That way it's just, because if we do it the week of Christmas, there's already going to be other parties that people try to plan. I don't want to get people, overwhelmed and, burnt out on so many parties in one week. So we try to do it the week before Christmas. That way it gives people the whole week of Christmas to have other parties to go to. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Um, Prazan's graduating next week. For those who show interest in our Dracul Military Academy, Prazan Military Academy, we're going to be graduating 3 classes at once: the basic curriculum and the advanced curriculum, and as well as the trial advanced curriculum. That was a class basically of just one individual who was trying out the advanced curriculum because it was so new. We wanted to make sure it made sense, that they were able to comprehend it, that they were able to prove it, and it turned out very well. And of course, that started before the regular advanced class did. So worked out well. So that means we're going to be graduating 6, and Prazan will be finished after this for the rest of the year. Won't have classes again until January of the new year. Gives us about a month to go over the curriculum, make any adjustments that are necessary, that sort of thing, and make it better than it currently is. Not saying that it's bad, but everything can use some improvement, of course. And saving the best for last, as I'm sure many of you know, Carnea Ruthenia has established a sister city, Clarksburg, with us. Brand District and Clarksburg are now sister cities. And basically, the sister city agreement basically says that we will work together, those 2 cities will work together to ensure that their culture and that their education and their resources and technology and all sorts of things get shared with one another to improve one another's, not just city, but micronation as well. And we're currently working from a military aspect on that, as well as a technology when it comes to uh, media. So helping them get started a TV station, just like we have Dracul One, get them on the same level, give them that technology. It's going to turn out great. We've already been discussing several things. So we should be able to come together and get many things accomplished and officially launched here very soon. And as I mentioned before, great people, Very nice to work with, very professional. If you ever have the opportunity, if they ever reach out to you, definitely take a look into it. Group of people you don't want to pass up, in my opinion, and experience. So, thanks so much for joining us on Dracul monthly updates for November. We will see you in December. Have a great rest of your month. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a great Thanksgiving. And definitely enjoy your Black Friday. Take advantage of all the deals, as I'm sure many people do. And then, of course, I think after that, I think on Monday is Cyber Monday. So take advantage of that too. We'll see you next month. Take care.